So I'm leaving Cape Town, and it's a lot of the shit I gotta tell y'all about. So welcome back to another video diary. I have not, I think, what did I tell y'all last? I don't know, last week. The date is March 25th, 2024, 7:29 p.m. South Africa time. So y'all, I think it was, let's just start with, I believe the next day after I recorded the last video diary, right? So it was, oh, yeah. Oh my God. I talked to y'all already. Okay. So I told y'all all about how the sweet dude, I went to work out and the dude bought me the food and all that shit. Then he tried to get a little we talked about that because I talked to y'all after I came back from the play. Okay, so that's a perfect place for me to start talking to y'all. So basically, I'm just gonna try to make this as snappy as possible. So I actually, during that workout, I actually ended up, I think, further injuring the hernia that I have. And that's why I have this covered up. You know, like nobody's really seen the hernia unless you've seen me in person and I've shown you. But as far as online goes, I've not posted it, but I will eventually. But yeah, so as y'all know, I have a hernia and I got it back in 2021. I was doing this fat freezing thing, and this woman just didn't know what the fuck she was doing, and I know for a fact she's the one who literally gave me the hernia because she has machines on way too powerfully, and she literally fucked up my abdomen muscle, which is what the hernia is. So, you know, fast forward, you know, it started looking funnier and funnier. You know, if I gained weight, it just looked bad, whatever. So here we are. Luckily, it hadn't hurt up until this point, but whenever I was working out last Thursday, I felt a little something, but it's a sensation I felt before, but it usually goes away. Like I do a little move, stretch or something like that, and it feels better. But it wasn't the case. So basically, I went to bed that night after I finished the video diary, and it still was feeling kind of funny. I'm like, okay, it'll go away, but it didn't. Like it's just a strange sensation. Like certain parts of the abdomen hurt, and then it don't. It was like a weird pain. Luckily, it wasn't a very big amount of pain. It was probably on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe 5, 4. It's not that bad, but it's definitely some pain and some discomfort. It's like, what the fuck? So anyway, I woke up that Friday morning, and it was still hurting, and like, and the day before, ironically enough, me and my friend was talking about, okay, maybe I could just, you know, if it was an emergency, if it was actually causing pain, maybe I could use the travel insurance, from my credit card to go and get it done, and I'd be covered. And I was like, okay, so I, you know, got my phone, I told my personal trainer, I called my mom, and I was just feeling all weird and shit like that. It just had been, I was, my emotional state was already just very kind of fragile already. And then that happened. It's like, oh my God. So, um, wait, actually, I didn't tell you. Wait, let me pause this and think what I told y'all. Hold on. So I didn't tell y'all. Okay. All right. I know where I am in the timeline. All right. So I got back from the play and everything. I just told y'all this is true. And then, I don't know. I felt like I needed to go to the store to get something to eat. I forget why because I live in a mall. I needed to go upstairs, downstairs to get something. And I would just feel like really emotional about it because it's like now it's like, okay, after talking to my mom, I need to leave South Africa. I'm not able to get insurance here. These people are fucking idiots. You have to like hunt them down to get them to follow up with you to do business. You know what I'm saying? So I hadn't been able to get insurance, which I've been trying to get insurance, and I don't want to pay out of pocket. And so my mom was like, well, look, if you come home, we can sign you up for some medical aid, some medical insurance. So I was just feeling very emotional. And then I ran into this dude that used to work, that actually showed me this unit. He used to Zimbabwe, and he's a Zimmy. And I ran into him, and you know, we sat down and had coffee together. Then I just started crying because I was feeling just, I don't even want to think about how I was feeling, like overwhelmed. I was feeling alone. I was feeling just a lot of emotions, you know, and then having to like process, um, having to really process leaving, which is cool, but at the same time, it's just too much. Okay. And so, you know, I just, you know, and he ended up paying for my lunch, which was nice. And then, you know, I went back up to my apartment, kept talking to my mom, and just that's the decision, you know. And plus, I want to recover. I want to have I never had a surgery before, so I want to have my first surgery with my mom. And I'm so fortunate to have my mom. And I want to cope with family. You know, I don't have anybody here, really. I mean, I have friends, but nobody who I can say is going to stay with me every day while I recover. Who's going to do that here? You know, then that reinforced my loneliness about not having a boyfriend. It's just a lot, you know. You know, emotional state was just not in a place where I needed to be fucking with that. Yes, money, 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 money. Yes, thank you. Thank you for money coming. I just sold a package. Thank you so much for money coming in. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate that so very much. I'm gonna have to pause this to tend to her. Okay, so let me be right back. Thank you so much for that $3,000 sale. Thank you. Yay. All right, so y'all, so and I asked him, I was like, hey, can you just come back over tonight? I just really felt like I needed some kind of affection. You know what I'm saying? Because I just had been struggling. I was just so fragile, y'all. It's just so much. So anyway, he ended up agreeing. So I went back into my apartment. Then I had diarrhea, right? So yeah, remember the when I told y'all in the last video that I went to a play and they served food afterwards. Guess who had got diarrhea from it? Me and my friend. So I had fucking diarrhea. So my hernia is hurting. I had diarrhea and my pH balance was off. Yes, TMA, whatever the fuck it is. pH fucking balance was off. I was smelling fishy like a motherfucker. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, but this is what happens. Like, when you are out of alignment, you manifest shit. Okay? I manifested fucking ailments and shit. I ain't been fucking, so it ain't no clap. That's why I made that post. Shit. That's why I got this fucking electrolyte shit I never drink. Because I had fucking diarrhea, my nigga. So I had a lot going on. I just was not in a good mood. Okay? So, he ended up coming over and, we cuddled, kinda. I laid on him. He was just good company. And, he tried to go there. And I'm happy he got the hint that I was like, nigga, nah. I was so not in the mood to be sexual. It don't make no damn sense. Like, that is not what me and him on. And then he left. So, after that, y'all, I just was still I haven't booked my tickets yet to leave, and I got to. But I've just really been mentally preparing to be home. You know what I'm saying? And to be back in Louisiana, you know, with my mom. You know, it's always a beautiful thing to be with your mother. I don't take for granted that my mom is not only alive and well, but we have a great relationship, and that she's gonna like help me. You know, it's always nice not to pay no bills for a couple of months. You know, obviously I still pay my mother bills. When I pay double bills, you know, for the next couple of months, it's gonna be great to be able to focus on what I have to do, to be able to just get my body back, y'all. I'm gonna make a separate video about my whole journey with body dysmorphia and why, if you're looking at this, appreciate your body. Because if you don't appreciate your body, you're gonna end up like me, with some kind of thing letting you know that you need to appreciate your body. You don't want the universe to let you know that you need to appreciate it. What you want to do is you want to just do it the best you can. Because I spent years feeling fat and feel like my stomach was big, and I manifested something that I have to go get surgically removed. Don't be like me. That's the message, okay? So anyway, that was Friday, Saturday, and then my period is getting ready to come on. So it's a lot, girl. It's a lot. Okay? So then I just ended up not doing really anything Saturday. I wanted to go and see the play again because it was so good, but I just didn't go because I just didn't. Then Sunday was yesterday. I was just on my period rolling around. I didn't do shit, but something really significant happened yesterday. I ended up doing this meditation that came along with breaking the habit of being yourself. So at the end of the book, it teaches you all about meditation, and then go to a site and buy the meditation. And I bought it in January, but I just did the whole thing, and it's just so good. It's an hour and 15 minute long meditation, but. And it's part of the reason, like, I don't feel like doing all that. But, like, really, if you have meditated, time becomes real funny. It feels like 15 minutes. When you really do a meditation, that shit feels very fast. And so it's all about changing. Like, it goes through this part. The first part of it's like the induction, where, you're just getting real present. And then after that, it goes into who do you not want to be no more? Go back to the emotions that you don't want to feel. And then tell source who you've been and who you don't want to be. And then go into the new paradigm, who you are now. And like, oh my God, I need that. And I felt so good after that. Oh my God. I don't, it's one part of this I'm going to have to leave out. And I'm going to get back into it when I feel like it. But I'm leaving out a specific part of this. But I will say, that after that meditation, I finally deleted the chat of me and my ex. I had never been able to delete the chat before with all of our memories from 2021. I never was able to do it, but I needed to delete that. Because after my meditation, it's like, no. The old me would feel the need to hold on to that. The old me is not doing that shit no more. So I deleted the chat, which is a very big step for me. And I felt good. You know what I'm saying? I really felt good. I guess I'll tell y'all a piece. I did reach back out to my ex, only for him to completely ignore me. Poured my heart out, told him I care about him, blah, blah. Completely ignored the fuck out of me. Which I don't even know if he did, because I ended up deleting the chat. Before I turned my phone off airplane mode, I deleted the chat, so he could have very well said something to me. But I deleted it. I don't need to hear from him. That meditation was very impactful. And so the big thing that he says is, you got to do your best not to be who you were after the meditation. You have to keep this energy. And that's what I did. I felt really good yesterday. It was a good emotional day for me. And then other good things happened. Like the cell I just got, like a girl who I met in Colombia, she was like, look, I want a package, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to a whole bunch of people and they can get the package going, and they can buy a package, and I want mine for free. So within 24 hours, we already got our first sale. That's great. And so I love that. The energy and momentum around this sale is really good. As I told y'all, sales have been not up to my standards all year, but it's changing now. And I'm really happy about that. And so, so then I got up today and I did the meditations today. Oh, and then diarrhea went away. And the diarrhea went away. And I went to the pharmacy, got some for my motherfucking BV. Random man. I have not, you know how long it's been since I've been fishy? I have not had pussy problems in years. Literally. No discharge. My pussy's been perfectly healthy for years. And I have not even been like doing nothing freaky, but it ain't even about that. Like, it's just, I don't know. So my BV is gone. Fucking bacterial infection is gone because I fucking put the shit in my pussy. God, shit is that? Just, but hey, look, I'm glad it's not the clap. I ain't had dick since December. So it ain't the clap, and it's all good. And my period was a couple of days late. It usually come on around the 21st. It came on like around the 23rd. I was like, we won't have not fucking. I've been a paranoid ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? But that's that. So today has been pretty good so far. I still been just, really taking myself moment by moment, y'all. Like, I really just have been, I think, in this transformation period or something, this transition period, like really fighting every day to, maintain my vibration, like I've been telling y'all, to really be in the right energy, to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And I had to laugh at myself. I'm over here, girl, you over here with hernias, diarrhea, and fucking pussy problems, bitch. You really, it's like, Sid, you got to get happy. Like, you have to get happy because every ailment has a vibrational frequency. Diarrhea has to do with fear, right? Hernias have to do with ruptured or fractured relationships, that's got something to do with me and fucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? My ex, who I'm not even with, who wants nothing to do with me for whatever reason is here, I'm the villain. All right. And I realized today when I did my meditation, like, I remember watching Vampire, and when she decided to kill Lady Murphy, she was like, there's a part of me that loves you so much, and that part of me must die. And I think about that because I feel like it's the same thing here. Whatever part of me that unhealed my little girl, the unhealed little girl in me that just still wants to be associated in any way with men like that, that part has to go. These men not gonna change. They're gonna be what they're gonna be. He gonna come back to me at some point. They always do. But that has to be neither here nor there. What is this little thing in me that has me reaching out to a nigga? Like, why am I reaching out to you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, but honestly, I felt better afterwards. I really did. Like, I don't know. I felt so much better afterwards. But I'm purposely not wanting to spend too much time on here. I'm gonna break that on down at some point. But yeah, he's unblocked, but I did get rid of the chat. So okay. And I remember after that, after that meditation, I remember feeling like scared to turn on my phone because I was scared of what I might see or wouldn't see from him. But I had already deleted the chat. But I was like, wait, he doesn't have any power over me. I'm giving him the power. He is nothing but a fucked up on the inside little boy. That's all he is. He doesn't have power over me. And I felt some power. I took some of that power back. And yeah, so that was cool. So anyway, after I get done posting this, I'm gonna paint, and I need to book my ticket, but for some reason I will procrastinate. Ticket just seems so final. I did make a appointment with the doctor today too. With the doctor here just to look at hernia too. Yeah. So I think that's about it. It's more details I want to get into, but I feel like they need to be isolated videos. But the moral of the story, y'all, is appreciate your body. Don't be like me. Fight for your happiness. Like, if you fighting for your happiness, so am I. Like, it's an everyday thing. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, wait. Before I go, let me tell y'all my plan. Which, when it's time for me to be in the States to work on my book, I'll be here. But in the meantime, between time, this is the plan. I want to spend a couple of months. I'm thinking 2.5 months or so in Louisiana with my mom, which is going to probably be the longest time I've spent there in years. Jesus, so boring. But it's not going to be boring. Not going to be boring. I was able to access so many beautiful things too. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you, I was able to access a lot of beautiful things in my meditations, because a big part of it is like getting into the feeling and visualizing what the new you's life is and what you're doing. And so I was just seeing my beautiful man leaning on some luxury car with flowers waiting on me. He got a driver. We're driving somewhere. We all in the back seat kissing and shit like that. And he has his phone out while he is recording us and gonna post it. Like, I want to post an ass nigga. I want the nigga who be recording me to put it on there. Like, it's just something it's just something about it's just really something about the woman always having the phone out. I don't really like. My man is always recording me. He's beautiful. I know exactly what he looks like. I just saw him recording kissing me, and us like being out on dates and shit together, like me in that relationship. I was able to see that clearly. Another thing that I was able to see, especially in today's meditation, was because when I'm doing this kind of work, I am picturing my little girl all bloodied and beat up and tore up, shit like that. I just been like giving her to source, like picking her up and like giving that version of her to source, because that little girl is exactly who is affected by my dad and the other men who are not showing up for me and who I tend to have excuses for and all that shit. So I've been like just giving her to source, giving her to source, like fix her. I think so that also came up. Just a lot of beautiful visualizations of me and of what it's like being in a relationship, and like me having that kind of love. Also money stuff too. Like, so in my visualization, like I'm like straddling him. I'm straddling him. And I look at my phone and, ooh, just got a $100,000 sale. Ooh, just got a $20,000 deposit. Just like looking at my money coming. Because that for me is the best of everything. Having the man of my dreams, him paying for everything, and me just having money rolling in on my own. Like, that's everything. And there's so many women living that life, and I can do it too. And I just have to get into it. So that's why I'm like, I just couldn't wait to do that meditation today. I'm committing to doing that fucking meditation every fucking day. Because I have got to change. Like, I have got to change. Too. I'm gonna drive myself fucking crazy if I don't change. And I am changing. So, yeah. What else I need to share with y'all before this is over? I think that's about it for this particular video. So yeah, I'll keep y'all posted on the hernia and all that shit. From the looks of it, I'm gonna be going back on the 9th because that's when the tickets was looking right, and I had to be out of here on the 10th, so it works out. And so, shipping my fucking plan. Okay, sorry, I'm all over the place. Thank y'all for being patient. My plan: leave here, spend 2 months recovered. Then go to Colombia and get LASIK, get these eyeballs fixed. Okay. Then it's this thing called laser lipo in Colombia, and I'm positive I can get my stomach where I want it to be naturally. But I want to do laser lipo to kill, which is a lot less traumatic on the body than regular lipo, to kill the fat cells. Now, basically, I don't know if you know, but fat cells, you're born with a certain amount of them. They can either get bigger or smaller. Smaller, you're not fat. You know, they can either be filled with fat or not, empty, basically. And so, I want to go and you can get rid of them. Honestly, with lipo, that's why girls who get lipo, they don't really get bigger in the area that was lipo, because they literally taking the fat cells out. So I want to go to Colombia just to get the fat cells. Leisure for travel, whatever, is going to be somewhere in Europe. I'm done. I don't want to I'm not interested in Thailand. I'm not going to Thailand as a single woman. I'm not ever coming back here again as a single woman. You can call it limiting beliefs. Well, I'm tired of trying hard with it. Cape Town sucks for Western single women. For me. Unless you're some kind of Muslim or something, just won't, I just can't handle it. I'm not coming back here. The next time I come back here will be with my fucking husband, and we buying up some shit here. Cause it's a beautiful city to be in when you have partner. I think, but I feel like that about every place. But I'm not coming back here. I'm really good on Cape Town. I love it, but so, and I also decided that I'm gonna have a boo thing when I go home. I don't know who it's gonna be. I'm gonna have a boo thing while I'm in Louisiana. And we're gonna go out on dates and we get great sex. He may be the one that's gonna come back with me. I don't know. But I'm rewriting it. Usually when I go there, I'm like, it's gonna be boring and terrible. But you know what? I'm not going to say that. That's not what I'm gonna put. I have to get into being a creator. It don't have to be boring. It can be very fucking exciting and fun. And that's exactly what I'm going to make it. I'm going to be in appreciation, and I'm going to get my body back, and it's going to be great. But if I'm open to meeting my source, this is something better. Okay? I'm open to something better. But, or I'm going to be talking to my nigga, and he going to come fly Louisiana. I don't know. But my relationship is coming. So, if for whatever reason, in this couple of months, and I don't have the relationship, I'm going my ass to France and to Europe to find love. Because I know I'm tired of being at a disadvantage with dating. I want a physical advantage. I'm not talking about vibration and manifestation. It's like if I want to open up a vegan restaurant, a fucking barbecue joint, I'm not going to go to the most vegan town in the country and set up shop. I'm not going to do it. So for me, I want to be at the advantage. I need to be in a country, in a city, where I love the local men and I also love the tourists. I don't want to be dependent on tourists. Like going to Thailand, I feel like I'd be in the same boat as I was in Colombia and here. Like slim pickings. Them damn Asian men are ugly. I don't want that. So I'm limited to tourists. Then I'm limited to tourists who ain't there buying pussy. I'm good. I'm good on it. Just vibrationally. Sometimes, and then again, I know you can find love anywhere. I believe that wholeheartedly. But I want to be at a physical and a vibrational advantage. It's much easier for me to believe. I need to be in a place where I believe, I feel abundant around the men that I want. I don't want to start from this lack, but let me fix the lack. I want to already be feeling like I'm surrounded by what I want. And when I put my motherfucking dating apps on France, it's just these men are beautiful and they look good and it's oh my God, and they talking how I want them to talk. So that's the plan. Now, all of this is something better because I could get home and just be like, Sydney, you know, your book is going to need you to be here for the rest of the year. Well, that's what it's going to be. But I'm still saying, if I am single by the time I'm prepared physically and recovered to travel again, my next destination is going to be somewhere in Europe. That's what I'm getting at. All right. So that's that. I'll keep y'all posted. Comment. Y'all got to comment on here. Don't be looking. I love y'all. Peace.